Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In today's video, I'm going to be tracking my expenses on my Quicksilver credit card from the 2nd of June through the 8th of June. So that first full week. I made some changes to how we're going to be doing our budget as well. If you have not seen it, I posted it in the short. So we are going to be making some major changes. Don't mind my nails. Some of them came off and I have not cleaned them up yet. But this is what we're going to do. Everything that hits our credit card, that's our bills, any food expenses, household expenses, I'm still going to be tracking very meticulously like I've always done. Except I'm not going to be making payments during these sessions. What I'm going to do is make a payment, one large payment, hopefully medium large payment each week when we close out our budgets by paycheck. So since most of our bills hit the credit card, it'll just be easier to make a certain payment every week. Plus, what I didn't share in that short is that I set up an automatic payment to be made on our credit card every single Friday. So I'm going to use our budget to strategize how much money we're going to put into the cushion of our checking account, which is our operating account, to make sure that automatic payment never bounces. Two, I want to have extra money in our operating account because I'm going to start funding out certain purpose funds like transportation, wellness, clothing. I'm going to be putting a set amount of money in there each week, and it's going to be automatic. So I need to make sure I have money in there. I'm going to attack this credit card balance, and then we're going to move on to saving for our car maintenance, which is our vehicle maintenance fund. I'm going to start saving for things like summer fun. So I have a lot of different things that I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to make it as easy and as automated as possible. So we're going to have automatic let me start over. So we're going to have automatic payments set up for this credit card. We're going to make God bless you, baby girl. We're going to make manual payments every single time we close out a budget by paycheck. And then I'm going to start bit by bit automating our savings. So transfers from our operating account to each of these different purpose funds. These categories here, most of them are purpose funds. Transportation is one, wellness is another, food is now one, because we want to be able to pay our credit card back once we get it at a zero balance, and then we can start managing it the way we desire to, the way we see ourselves doing it. Whenever we charge from a certain category, we're going to pay it back from that category. That's how it's supposed to work. I have most of my receipts. I don't know if I have all of them, but I have most of them for the past week, and we have quite a few expenses. Let's start with the 2nd. The 2nd of June was a no spend day, so no payments there. I think I'm going to use my erasable pen again this week just in case I make some mistakes. Okay. The 3rd, let's start with Easy Pass. So our tolls, that little thing was replenished for $25. That will come from transportation. That was a transportation expense. We bought groceries on the 3rd, and that's coming from food. That was $126.71. Now I want to pause really quick and tell you that I also made 2 payments on the 3rd, that posted on the 3rd. The first payment was for $35.22. The second payment was for $59. Let me put her passy in her mouth. Okay, you were going to hear my baby girl while I film this video. Amazon is the next charge. I purchased a video, or I rented Sister Act 2 because it's my favorite. And that was $3.59. And then Burger King. Oh, Burger King didn't hit yet. I miss Burger King. We celebrated my 5-year-old's birthday at the trampoline park. That will come from Milestone Birthdays, and that was $132.13. I gave a gift via YouTube Super Chat or Super Thanks, and that will come from Miscellaneous. That was $2. I'm seeing something now on my statement that I missed from Burger King. So, looks like breakfast of $21.63. Let me see if I can find that receipt. I probably threw it away, honestly, after I scanned it. Yeah, I don't have that, but it says we spent that on the 3rd. So what I'm going to do right above this line for June 3rd, I'm going to write Burger King. And that was for food. We ate out. Will come from food. And we spent $21.63. Next thing on the 3rd was MTA. My husband bought a Metro card. And that was for $14.50. Why did he... I don't know why he spent $14.50, but I think he's trying to save money on his Metro card. We'll see if this strategy that he's doing works. But that will come from transportation. And then that's it for the 3rd. The next charge we had, or the next transaction we had, was actually a credit card reward redemption for $19.99 on the 3rd. And then that's it for what we spent. Starting on the 4th, I gave another gift on YouTube for $2. Then we had a Lyft expense post for $53.70. That comes from transportation, but the person gave me the money back for this, so I paid that already. On the 4th, I went to CVS. I had a bad cold, and I wanted some cold medicine like Vicks and a bunch of different things. So that will come from Wellness, and we charged $64.35. Okay. On the 4th, those were the only 3 charges that posted. Starting on the 5th, the first transaction was a payment of $60. Second payment of $758.70. That large payment was the payback for Geico that got charged on June 1st. And then on the 5th, the first purchase was from MTA. My husband bought a Metro card for $42.50. This right here is for a special part of the train he has to take, like an air train. So that's $42.50 for that. And then nothing else on the 5th. On the 6th, I made a payment from one of my other accounts with Discover. I don't talk about that much because it's one of those don't see, don't touch accounts that just keeps building up. But I made a small payment from there of $11.31. I'm not sure what that was, but I made a payment. And then also on the 6th, I made a payment of $53.70. That's this right here, this expense. And then a third payment that posted on the 6th for $300. Then we have expenses starting on the 6th of May. Well, I said the 6th of May, the 6th of June. And the first one is from Target, and it looks like I spent $32 and a penny. Or that's my husband. My husband spent $32.01. I'm going to say that was like just personal stuff, personal care. And we'll pay that back from household. I'll categorize it as household, but remember, I'm not making payments today. I'm making payments every week. So that's how we're going to do it from going forward until we get the credit card paid off. The next expense on the 6th was groceries, and that was me. I spent $70. And that will come from food. It was actually $70.22. And then on the 6th, Taylor Budgets is having a major sale on her website. I don't know if she is as of today, June 11th, but 70% off of everything. So I wanted to support again, and I bought a few things from her. So I'm just going to call this, what do I want to call this? Fun spending, I guess, because I wasn't planning on spending this money. But the sale was really good. 75% off everything, you guys. Binders, cash envelopes, cash inserts, all the stuff. So I will mark this as miscellaneous. And I charged $33.89. Next, Stop and Shop. My husband bought something from Stop and Shop. I'm not sure what it was. It might have just been like a hot food. I'm going to call that groceries. And I'm just going to put it from food. And he spent $6.49. Next on the 6th was McDonald's. This was me. When I'm out running errands now, I get hungry and I forget to eat at home. So I got myself some breakfast, and that was $11.31. I usually get the same thing. if I catch them for breakfast. Because I'm not a big McDonald's fan. My favorite fast food place would be Wendy's. Wendy's and Chick-fil-A. They're like neck and neck for the top one space. If I had to choose, Wendy's would be first. No. Chick-fil-A first and Wendy's second. I really like Wendy's. But anyway, McDonald's is close by. I went there. And then I bought some gas that posted on the 6th. And that will come from our transportation fund. And gas came up to $26.02. Let me make sure I have it too, because yeah, here's the receipt. $26.02 on the 5th, but it posted on the 6th. So there you have that. On the 6th, my electricity bill posted for $85.16. That comes from our monthly bills, which is in our operating account. $85.16. Then on the 6th, a credit reward redemption for $18. And then that's it for the 6th. Then on the 7th, we started, on the 7th, we started charging again. Nope. We didn't start with charges. We started with payments. So the first payment was for $50 that posted on the 7th. Second payment on the 7th was the $85.16 for this monthly bill here, electric bill. And then it looks like we don't have another, oh, we do have a charge on the 7th also for the car wash. So I'm just going to put car wash. I want to be careful not to put the name of certain places where I go. I don't want crazy people trying to find me. So car wash, this was for a car wash. The baby is whining because she wants to see my face. She's not hungry or wet, I promise you, or soiled. She just wants to see my face. So let me hurry up here so I can pick her up. Car wash. This is coming from transportation. And I paid $29.39 for interior and exterior wash. And they do pretty good. All right. I think I talked about the car wash. I got baby in hand now. So, what else? $16.15. But that was from Target on the 8th. So, wow, not much happened on the 7th, which is nice. So, what did I get from Target for $16.15 though? I have to find out what that was. I don't think it was groceries, but I'm going to list it under household if I can't find the receipt, because I don't think I have a receipt for that. I don't know what was $16.15. I'm using my phone to record. I would usually just go to my phone and see, go through the app and see, because it's faster. So I'm thinking what that was might have been not groceries, but household stuff, because we found a gift card that someone sent us a long time ago that we never used. So I put that towards buying some things I needed for the house. I think that's what this $16.15 is. So we're going to mark this as household and take it from the household category for $16.15. Let me see. I think that was it for the 8th. Yeah, that was it. Nothing else. Oh my gosh, we did so good. So what are all of these that I have? You know what? I have receipts, more receipts for the past week, and I don't see some of these posted. This is from the 8th. I spent $51. Yeah, $51.08. Do I have something with that chart? I don't have anything here for $51.08. What is happening? Yeah, this was done on the 8th. Total $51.08. Let me go back and double check what I have here, because that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so what I think happened, I charged this on the 8th. It posted after Sunday. I charged it on Sunday, but it's going to be within the second week. So I am keeping my receipts because sometimes I do forget. And I don't want to, one, forget to scan for fetch rewards, and two, make sure I know I was charged the right amount. So this is everything for the full first week of June for us. And so let me do a quick total or tally to see how much we charged in the first week. And we charged $21.63 plus 25 plus 126.71 plus 359 plus 132.13 $789.75 is how much we charged in the last week. And I think we stuck with the same categories, mostly food, transportation, miscellaneous, and household. We had one milestone birthday and one wellness. Everything else is either food, transportation, household, mostly transportation. So this is what we charged in the first week. I hope that the second week was better, but it might not be because I still have all these receipts that haven't yet posted on the credit card. So when I come back, I'm going to talk to you guys about what we charged in the second week, and we're going to continue to try to keep our expenses as low as humanly possible while having a family of 6. So I think that's everything for today's video. I don't have any cash rewards right now because I've been using it to lower the balance. I'm really going hard on our credit card right now because we can't keep rolling over a large balance from month to month. So I'm praying and believing that the strategy that we have is God opening up the door for us, give us a way to get past this, get through it, get it down to zero. Because we have summer and we want to have fun, we want to enjoy ourselves. Most times, wherever we go, it's just safer to use the credit card as opposed to our debit card because we cannot afford to have our cash or our accounts locked up. If some wicked person decides to try to use our money or use our account, I can lock my debit card just as fast as my credit card. But the thing with the debit card is when money is pending, it could be pending for weeks and without being resolved. And I don't want that. I've been there before. I'm not having it. So we are going to be using it slightly for some summer things, but I'm also saving cash for that. So please, if you haven't subscribed to Tasha's Money and Stuff, go ahead and click the link to subscribe because that's where I'm saving money in cash and I'm putting that cash to good use. I'm going to be saving for summer fun, back to school clothing and all of that. And so when we hit, a certain amount, I'm going to take that money and put it in the bank, and then I'll use it to either pay off the credit card if we decide to charge the things first, or put it in the bank and then charge and then pay. It's still the same thing. I'm trying my best to stay on top of our budget. We do not want to go back into a place where we're robbing from one account to pay another, or we're nickel and diming our accounts. That was not fun. 2015 to 2018, it was horrible. It was hard to live. Not having enough money to pay bills, it was a struggle. When 2019 came, that's when we decided we're making a change. And since then, we have been building and rebuilding. We paid down debt. We paid off my student loans. We just got a new car. We expanded our family. We are trying not to follow in the path of others who went before us. We want to bring ownership back in our family. Home ownership, rental properties, all these things. So these are the little steps that we're taking now to get there. So hopefully you guys are following that part of the journey. I hope it's clear to you what we're doing and how we're doing it, and hopefully it's motivating to you and encouraging to you to get your finances in order. Track your expenses to know where your money is really going, because it will open your eyes to see if you're spending more than you should, or if you need to, reevaluate how you're spending. Some people, for a credit card, will not work for them. I get it. I understand completely. But you can track your debit account while I track expenses if you just need somebody to do it with. Because I can tell you from a personal standpoint, not everybody in your close circle, meaning off of the internet, understands what you're doing, or maybe they think this is not worth the time, but it really truly helps. And I hope that somebody out there, even if it's just one or two people, find some value here and learn to track your expenses, monitor your spending, know where your money is going, because if there's a hole somewhere and you're digging yourself deeper, you'll see it and you'll say, okay, I have to stop this. What's going on with me? Why am I spending money here? What is happening? So if it's something that needs to be corrected, you have the opportunity now, because you know what it is and you can correct it. So I hope all of that makes sense. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here for as long as you were. And as always, continue to mind your money, you guys. Manage it well and live your lives abundantly. Thank you so much again for being here. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.